Where did you get the email address from? That's a question I've been asked an awful lot over the years. And the answer is it depends. It depends whose email address it is, depends what they were. Are they a celebrity? Are they a CEO? Are they a lawyer? So there was never a consistent answer to that.
Because I'd find you.
I never ever gave a proper answer. But I think I always come back to the question of, can you keep an email secret? Can you stop people finding it and using it for a malicious reason? And I think the minute that you've created an email address, you should consider that it's out there and that one day somebody with malicious intent will try and send an email to it. I don't think you can just keep them hidden away, because I used to kind of trick them out of people. If I wanted person X's email address, then I would find a close associate, somebody they work with, assistant, somebody like that, and I would trick them into giving me, using kind of social engineering, their address, the person that I was actually after. So I don't think even keeping it under lock and key, you would literally have to create the email address and then email nobody. It's is sort of impractical. Now scammers when they are setting up, or a lot of scammers when they're setting up their it's a bit like a back to school kit. Your protractor, your compass, but it's for scammers. So they'll create now often it was a Gmail account, so I'll stick with that for the purpose of this example. But yeah, set up a Gmail account, then they will sign into an iCloud account, no doubt to kind of bring in the settings on the burner phone they're using, sign up to a VPN, and there's always often a lot of dating sites and stuff, so it's kind of getting all the bits in place that they will need to carry out their deceptions. So then they will often sign up to a service such as Hunter, which is it's a service used by businesses, and it's for finding email addresses essentially. And it's one that when I was back pranking and I started googling how do you find email addresses, all these kind of searches, this is an actual service that I signed up to and did use. So I've got some experience with this. So let's have a look at Hunter. So yeah, I'm not booking, despite the coronavirus, I am not looking to book something at Trump Hotel. This is my example. So one way of finding an email address or email addresses at an organisation can be to put in part of an email address such as that, at Trump Hotel. So it's not specific to any person, it's just seeing what's kind of out there. And there's not really a huge amount on page one, but I had a little look before, and a bit further down page two, there you get to an actual email address. So there's that way of doing it, it's a bit hit and miss, but why do that when you can use a professional service? So Hunter, it says it's used by quite a lot of big name companies and stuff, and let's see so Hunter lets you find email addresses in seconds and connect with people that matter to your business, in brackets, or people you want to scam. I'm not saying this is Hunter's intention, this is just the way that stuff gets weaponized. So when you log in, you will get this kind of domain, just move that paper off my keyboard, you'll get this kind of domain search. So let's stick with Trump Hotels. Oh, there we go, in the drop down, 160 results. Okay, so it's even given us the most common pattern. So first initial, last name at Trump Hotel. So that's quite a useful bit of open source intelligence there. Patricia Lang, she's got 20 sources apparently. Direct sales marketing. So often you will get the role, and you can search by, say you wanted to do redirecting a direct deposit payment or a salary payment, then obviously you go into the human resources, and there's two people you could possibly target. And if you click on the sources, this will give you an idea of where these things have been scraped from by Hunter. So here, all from the same same website. Yeah, I forgot what our website was called. So yeah, that one's not got much variety to it. 3 sources here. Again, not huge. But if we go back to, bear with me. Let's look at the one with the most. So yeah, you can see it's appearing in quite a few places, and some of them you probably wouldn't expect. But it can be useful for people, just as a matter of course. If you work in security, just sign up to Hunter. I would trust signing up to it. I think it's it's legitimate. I'm not saying it's not. It's just unfortunate that this kind of data can be weaponized as well as kind of used for slightly aggressive marketing purposes. So yeah, you can see where they've been removed as well. Actually, I'd not noticed that before. But yeah, they appear in stories, they appear in PDFs. They can pop up all over the place. So it can be a good indication of if certain emails are out in the open as such, being moved about. So something to keep in mind, I think, that email addresses cannot be kept secret, no matter what you do. And I think if you stick by it, a few more other kind of things about this, which makes it super even more powerful for a scammer. You've got a verifier, so it'll probably check there's receiving DNS server for the mail and things like that. You can check stuff in bulk, so you could check a huge list of different domains and find out the email addresses. You can verify them then, obviously, and then you can add them into a leads list. There's some that I added in before, and you can even hook that up to your CRM. You could potentially use that to send out a BC campaign. I mean, I'm sure there's ways to stop it, but all these kind of little things to make business easier also make scamming easier. And I guess that's one thing that interests me about AI, that the first sort of AI customer relationship or CRM packages, they're going to be really attractive to scammers. So yeah, you can't hide your email address. Somebody will find it. But yeah, have a look at Hunter. See where your organisation's email addresses are popping up. It might explain why you're getting as much spam or marketing stuff. Right, see you later. Bye.